Alright, clean my windshield-ish. Why did that bird poop on my windshield? Why did he do that? Just why? It was rude. Now, do I know how to get out of my driveway? My driveway is the weirdest little driveway, because you can so easily drive on top of my well. Because it goes like this. Better not back into my aunt. I don't think she'd like that too much. So what the hell's he got on his head? Yeah. That would have been bad because I would have incriminated myself. The whippersnipper earned me another 60 bucks again today. My dad's brush hog whippersnipper earned me 60 bucks today, so because they're both doing the same job, that's why. That thing has already paid for itself quite a few times already. I mean, I paid $200 for it. I think I got $10 of gas and one mix can into it so far, and like, oh, now that's trailer. That's somebody who's gonna be hauling stuff. I know who that was too. Street sweeper went by today. Look at how sweepy. Okay, I want you guys to watch up there. I gotta sort of watch the road and not crash, but I gotta turn my head to show you. See if we could see past here. This clump has to go. Ah, I can't quite see it yet. Yeah, so I see what I gotta clear down here. My uncle, before he passed, many years, my aunt and uncle used to sit up on that hill right at the very top, and you know, they could see the bridge and whatever. My uncle would keep it clear. My uncle's now been, well, it'll be 2 years pretty soon, and since he's passed, and it hasn't been cleared, and it's amazing how fast it grows up, and they can't see the bridge or nothing, eh? So I was doing that today. So nice, light, easy day. Very toasty, 25 degrees. Probably shouldn't be cutting the grass in 25 degrees. And Thursday or Friday, I got to come back here and get some stuff done. I got lots of work. I like it when people in my town, literally, I was working for my aunt, so there's my other aunt, today. So it's like, basically I'm working out in front of my own house. Like, if you can make money like that close to home all the time, that'd be awesome. You can have almost no expenses, right? The grand opening's July 1st. How the hell is he wearing a hoodie in this kind of weather? I'm like, I can't keep the sweat out of my eyes with this thing on. It's the younger generation, millennials. They all like hoodies. I don't get it. Like if it's not like minus like 45, like why are you wearing a hoodie? It's like the toque thing in the summertime. I'm like, I want to slap people when I see that. It's like, yeah, some office hipster could do that, that whole, you know, like thing in the air conditioning, but man, you wouldn't be doing that out in, you know, working in the bush doing that. What the heck is that? Is that a scrap metal? It looked like metal. I should stop and I should probably move that off the road. It's a bad corner to stop, so if it's there on the way back, I might grab it. Metal's metal. Yeah, that barbecue that I grabbed, that was put out for my buddy Paul, and that's a neat old truck. It's in good shape. And I stole it on him. And I said, hey Paul, look, I showed up at his place, like, hey look, I got myself a barbecue this morning for scrap. He goes, oh, that was for me. He says, I was supposed to pick it up last night. He goes, oh, you keep it. I said, okay. I would have gave it to him if you, he was like, oh, that's for me. Did you want it? He's like, nah. We're like that when he says, so if he doesn't get it, I usually get it, right? So yeah, we kind of, but he's been getting some really good scrap runs with his new trailer, that 7x18. That is a big trailer, and he loads it pretty good. I don't have my trailer on the road yet. I was hoping to put it on the road yesterday, but I didn't quite have the money. One client couldn't quite pay right away. Ah, good, the hay's blown out of the back of my truck. Good. Hopefully it doesn't go into my gas. Yeah, clear all that hay out of, get that stinky horsey, moldy horsey smell out of my truck. There you go. But yeah, it's like I still got, like, for the, what are we, the 20th? 19th or the 20th after making this video, whatever it is, might be the 21st. So I have to make sure I have enough money for rent and my credit card payment and whatever, right? Before I go like that. But I'm losing money. Well, not losing money, but I'm losing out on money I could be making with that trailer already, right? But that's okay, because like that trailer's going to pay itself off really quickly. You know, like if I got 2 tons in there each time, at current scrap metal price of $160 a ton at my place, basically within 6 loads, that trailer pays for itself once. If I go to Stittsville at $230 a ton, wow, that's gonna be great. You know, I'll pay it off in a little bit less than that, maybe 5 times, right? So yeah, so today's kind of like one of those days. I was really kind of like, past couple of days my body's kind of beat up. So I took yesterday, I was going to work yesterday, but I was just like, no, I need to take a break. I need to make money before the end of the season, and time is of the essence. Oh, poor little porcupine. But also, you know, I can't burn myself out either, right? And it's easy to burn yourself out doing this kind of work, especially in this kind of heat. Like today I was working on the side hill, right? Guy driving in the ditch. I do plan on getting a machine like that. Maybe not quite that big, because there is a point where there's too big. You know, where it's like you can't cut everybody's lawn properly because there's just so many little like flower beds and stuff that you can't get between. Then it ends up costing you time. What you would save in time in an open field on that, you have to get off the machine and grab the push mower to do. Where if you had a slightly smaller machine, even if it took you an extra 15 minutes to cut the whole thing, you still save yourself about a half an hour to 45 minutes extra of not having to use the push mower. Plus the added stress of using the push mower. Yeah. Yeah, just things. So I got my garden in, not yesterday, the day before. I got a few more things I want to plant, some beets. Have to pick up some beans today, and then I should be good to go. Then after that, I'm not doing too bad. After that, take the rest of the day off. So I'm doing tomorrow's job today, breaking it in 2, right? So instead of having 3 spots to cut tomorrow, I'll only have 2, and today I'll do 2. And then Thursday, not sure where I'll be Thursday, but Thursday is probably going to be a very labor-intensive day, pretty much no matter where I go. I either going to be digging up topsoil, or I'm going to be, pushing mowers. So it's the same kind of day, right? Although the digging days are really hard on the body. They're really, especially when it's like topsoil that's like covered in scutch, right? So it's like, it's the removal of the scutch grass that really takes it out of you. I use a 100-year-old pick, or God knows how, it might be even 200 years old, who knows. And my grandfather's or great-grandfather's sand pick. I use that, and it's like, there's a rusticness to it, and I'm sure my grandfather would be looking down on me going, I'm glad you're using my, using my tools, and, doing work the old-fashioned way and the hard way, and, respecting it. But man, boy, you're doing it wrong. I'm sure there'd be that's not how you do it. Use a pick. You're gonna break it. You don't do this that way. You're wrecking my tools. Yeah, I'm sure my grandfather would be pretty proud of me. But when it comes to tools, man, you don't get between a man and his tools. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, you got tools, you use them a certain way. I think my hat, that was my hat, yeah. And you see somebody else using your tools, and it's like, if they don't use it the way you use your tools. I know there's a lot of innuendos you can throw in there right now, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to stick with the, like the working man stuff, right? And yeah, people get really like, no, that's not how you do it. You're gonna break it. Give it back before you break it. Go take some freaking courses or something. You got no skills. Yeah, that's funny. Well, almost to my next job.